Welcome to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. Once more, we have a wonderful, wonderful crew who've decided to stay together. I love the energy and the teamwork, and also we have a great team right here on the mats. We've decided to stay together to bring you all our energy just for you because we've had a lot of talk about energies and color therapy in the last couple of episodes. We're talking about chakras, and today you're going to have a totally different perspective on the mathematics of yoga. I know you've heard me say before that yoga imitates nature. We talk about yoga imitating trees. You have yoga postures which imitate the form of a tree. You have yoga postures that imitate the form of a cat or a cow or a camel. You have yoga imitating nature in all its forms. I don't think you've actually thought about yoga imitating math or science or geometry or algebra. You're gonna meet someone very interesting in just a moment. Before that, I'd like to acknowledge our crew, Jabari Osaze, our director. Thank you so much for helping out. We have Josiane Hurd, who's been our director for a very long time. Today she's kindly agreed to help us in the control room as well. She's actually helping us all refresh our knowledge about the control room. We have Atik Mirza also assisting in the control room, and we have Martina. Martina, I've forgotten your last name, forgive me, but we still love you. So thank you for being there for us. Martina is on camera. On the mat right here, we have Lana Parr. Lana, welcome back to the show. You are so positive, nothing phases you, and I really love that about you, that you always come back over here. So talk about coming back for more punishment. You actually come back, and you're a great joy to have here, so thank you for coming back. It's inspiring to watch you. You've watched Olga Horvat in the last couple of episodes, came in as our special guest. She shared some amazing color therapy techniques with us. She talked about equipment. She talked a lot about color therapy, and I think you started using it with your pet, and
That's
then
right.
you used it on people because it worked on your pets, right? Olga, anything else you want to add before I introduce our special guest for today?
I just want to thank you for inviting me again.
Pleasure.
And there is my book Paranormal Pooch
Right.
available. So whoever loves dog and the way I love, it's going to enjoy my book.
Right. Welcome back. You and your pooch are always welcome on the show. Thank you. Thanks to Malik Parker. Malik has set up the studio lights and the settings right behind us. You can meet for the first time for some of you. Meet our mascot, Oscar the turtle. And right in front of the mascot, we have a chair with a whiteboard where our special guest, the big moment you've all been waiting for, Ranjani Chari. Ranjani is going to do a little bit of a workout on that board, and when we do, Martina, you may want to get a close-up, but when we prompt you, not right now. Ranjani, it's great to have you on the show. Ranjani is a math teacher, and her bio reads like a who's who of math as well. But the one thing I do want to highlight to our viewers, you won an award for Teachers of Tomorrow, awarded
Right.
by the New York
City Board of Education.
City Board of Education in 2005.
Yes.
So you must have done something great, because I looked at your bio and I'm thinking, wow, this is such an interesting concept. You're talking about mathematics of yoga. I know about triangles. We have a posture called Tiryan.
Right.
Ranjani is also a yoga teacher. For those of you who may recall, in the last couple of episodes, Ranjani came with us to share her energy. You're also a yoga teacher. So how do you actually combine math and yoga?
Thanks for inviting me. You have now connected this program with yoga and mathematics now.
Okay, how's that?
Mathematics basically requires focus, concentration, observation, and then analyze, and then solve.
Okay.
Now, when I went for this yoga instructor's course, I was told one particular thing. In opening chapter itself, they said, yoga always gives you this choice, that is, to do, or no, not to do, or can I do in a different way?
Right.
So that is being told in Sanskrit like kartum, to do, akartum, I won't do.
Right.
Anyatha kartum, is there any other way of doing?
Right.
That is what attracted me, because I cannot change the world, but I have to change my instruction inside the classroom
Right.
People having, it's not a homogeneous crowd.
So how do you
everything.
bring the connection with math? You're talking about lines or triangles?
I integrate yoga with mathematics.
Okay.
Because when we do the postures, when we do the asanas, it's not the postures alone. The attitude towards the asana is very important.
Right.
So these are biological, physiological, and psychological postures. So
Excuse
it
me,
helps
just
me
give
in
me
training.
One moment. Martina, would it be possible to get Lana a chair? Would you mind getting Lana a chair? I don't mind if we're taping on air. I think it's a little bit uncomfortable. Please, thank you so much. No, that's all right. No, you can sit in the chair. We'll be about 5 minutes. Take your time. Take your time. Whenever you have time, that's okay. So you're talking about
So-
what's possible, what's not possible, and what are the variations?
What are the variations?
Okay.
Because all are not made the same way. The understanding, I may be taking 100 methods, but in what way the student is learning, I have to learn that.
Right, right.
So I change it.
okay.
So,
So
when,
give us a few examples.
so when we do that, when we are changing the pattern of problem solving, I'm not be going to go.
Thank you,
I'm
Jabari.
not going to be using only the traditional method.
Right.
So what we do for subtraction, I don't take away. Nobody likes taking away, especially the children.
Right,
I do addition for subtraction.
Thanks, Jabari.
So in different ways, I incorporate it so that students can understand that. So when we do these different types of mathematics, see, this is how I do subtraction.
What is that?
Now you can read that. You take away 27 from 76.
Okay.
You understand that 7 is a bigger number than 6.
Okay.
I cannot take away 7 from 6. So
Okay.
what I do, I connect it with 10 as the base for 7. So 3, it is deficient from 10.
So what does that have to do with yoga?
Yes, I'll tell you. 3 and 6 added to 9.
Okay.
This way when I am going to take, I have to train the students to have the memory, observation,
Right.
and then analyze this, That is where I integrate. That is where yoga cuts ground.
Okay.
I give them the training with certain postures,
Right.
which activate certain
Why
organs.
don't you try something with
organs
us?
like-
Why don't you try? Because
So-
you also teach yoga.
Yeah, I do
Okay.
that. So generally, if you say that what she was talking about, all the Surya Namaskar, that is
Sun salutation.
sun salutation. This I use as a basic training to the students.
Right.
Before they come to me, I train them in this. Along with this, the other postures which enhances their memory,
Right,
their
right.
personality, like
Okay.
I do.
So, are you going to do the sun salutation with us today? Are we
Like
going to
when you are
stretch?
doing, yes, with you I can stretch.
Yeah, let's all do
Let's
that.
start.
Okay.
Let's start
and
with
you
the
can feel
stretch.
free to explain to us
Yeah,
as we are
I'm
in our
going to
stretches.
draw as you are taking the posture. I'm going to draw
Good, okay.
how I connect it.
All right. Let's all stand up. Lana, you can join us too. So you want to call out what you want us to do?
I will be. If you are going to do the posture 4 over there. What-
Okay, posture number 4,
Posture number four,
Trikonasana.
Trikonasana.
Okay. Are we going through the whole sun salutation or just that posture?
Just
Okay,
that
fine.
posture this time.
Let's
now
all
next
turn
time
to
we'll do.
face the front right of the mat. And Lana, you can also face the front right. You know the posture. Bring your legs out, about 3 feet apart. Keep your feet nice and secure. Once your toes are turned in, when your feet are nice and secure, you can turn your left foot out. Okay, go ahead. Oh, Lana, you may want to turn this side then, seeing
I
that.
am seeing you.
yeah.
That's why I'm taking
Okay,
the right
all right.
foot out.
Okay.
And then when you're doing the asana,
All right,
do
inhale.
the asana.
Bring
Inhale.
your arms up to shoulder height.
Inhale.
Okay, lean a little to your left. Exhale, dip your left
Dip your-
hand in front of your left ankle. And in Lana, you're doing the right thing with your right ankle. Take your right arm all the way up.
Now,
So,
this is where
Lana, you're fine. Right arm goes down.
I
for
draw
you.
the line here.
Okay.
This is my vertical line.
Oh, you're
You are
drawing
the-
on my mat.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Go
Yes,
ahead.
this is my vertical line.
Okay.
So my hypotenuse will be this line, connecting her hand with the foot. Now,
Okay.
how am I going to find that length?
Okay.
What I do is in a very easy manner, I do this way. Suppose the distance between her feet.
Can I come up now?
Yeah, sure. Sure, you can come up.
Let's bring our arms up. Yeah. So you're actually, okay, you're holding it up for the camera, all right? So you
This
have
is-
kind of a ruler with
I have
numbers
got-
on it, okay?
In the same posture I'm doing it,
Right, okay.
I have got a run, I've got a rise here.
Okay.
You can see the rise here.
You can bring your arms down. Okay.
8 units down the run I have got.
Okay.
And I've got the rise, which is 6 units. You know how I calculate this, Pythagoras? Yours is, this is
triangle.
8 and that
Okay.
is 6.
Okay.
What I do, I take only the 7/8 of this.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I take only the 7/8 of my run, that is her feet, this thing. And all these things children do along with me.
Okay.
They practice it. While doing it, one person does the asana,
So let's
the other
turn one
person
foot in. Lana, turn your right foot in.
in,
Turn
and
the
then
left
I,
cross, right foot out.
I divide the height. That is, your height is 6. So I'll be taking only the half of it.
Oh, I wish I was 6 feet tall. But go on.
And I add up this. That gives me 10 as the hypotenuse.
Okay, you know what? I have to admit I'm not a math person,
But I
but it
can.
looks like there's a solution to.
Solution to
Each
Pythagorean. This is the Pythagoras theorem,
Okay.
in which it says, that a hypotenuse of a right triangle can be calculated by squaring the run, squaring the height, adding them together, and then finding out the square root of that answer.
You do realize this is all going over my head.
Yes,
It's a bit much for me.
This is the traditional way of doing.
So, okay.
Whereas I am doing it by the Vedic way. I connect the yoga, this yoga posture with mathematics. Now I've got a 10 units as my hypotenuse. That is the correct answer.
Oh, okay. I see.
In such ways, I incorporate. It need not be done in the traditional method. So I do it in a slightly
So we're
different.
going to complete the posture on the other
Yeah,
side.
we'll
But no,
complete
you
the
you
posture.
go ahead. Keep talking.
Now when
Inhale, the arms up, Lana.
now how did this hypotenuse thing come through this? We should know the connection that WHO, that is World Health Organization, talks about perfect health of human being is
Inhale,
the
let's come up.
state of perfect health of a human being is the all-round development of him at all levels of existence.
Okay.
I used to wonder what is the all levels of existence? Physical, emotional, intellectual, mental.
So do you have another
So-
posture that you're going to incorporate?
So there is another posture when you keep doing the namaskara posture.
Okay.
That then I do another.
Or the
calculation
second one,
with you.
as we fold
Yes.
over. Okay, let's try that.
Fold and then sitting posture I do that.
Oh, the child
Yes,
posture
yes,
going all the way down?
yeah.
Okay, let's come down on our knees. Lana,
On
you
your
okay?
knees.
Come
You're
down
all
on your
right?
knees. Come
Can you?
gently.
Okay.
When
When
you
you do
talk about the
that,
child posture, right? Sit on our heels and then go all the way over.
see when
okay?
she goes all the way over, now she is forming a triangle, at least a straight line here. And how did her hand go? Like this from the center. That is the center I connect as the perpendicular bisector.
You know, I'm going to send this to the laundry and I'm going to send you the bill.
Sure, I'm going to. I'll wash it myself and give you. Now slowly when you come up, then I draw your hand here.
Ah, okay. Exhale and relax. So what is this? Now
Are they
this is,
focusing?
yeah, actually, Martina, is it possible to get this triangle? I know it's a bit hard. The camera's at a different angle. If you can get, basically what we've got here on the mat, what Ranjani has is a kind of a cone going all the way with a line in the center. What is that called again?
Perpendicular bisector. That is a line bisecting another line.
So you have a triangle and a line
Yes.
going through the center.
Primarily, every wherever you took your two hands, they are equidistant from the center. See,
Okay. Okay.
if I take it here, if I take it, all are equidistant, and these angles are also
So
equal.
is that how you would teach people alignment?
I teach them I use them for congruency of triangles, similarity of triangles.
So you use math to teach yoga or yoga to teach math?
Integrating, that's why there is no difference, I told you.
Right.
Through yoga, what I do, I bring that attitude. I bring that concentration. I bring that analysis. How? Because, after all, what is creativity? When your mind touches the bliss silence inside, in the meditative time, if you can do that every time, that is creativity. Creativity
Right.
emerges like that. So
Okay.
in small postures and this thing,
You see
I
the
bring it in the classroom.
concept.
They
Okay.
they love it this
So
way.
you're talking about geometry through origami. I can already see that, but origami is about paper, right?
Yes.
Creating creatures with paper. Do you have a sample of that?
Yeah, origami sample we can do. You can do it right now with me if you want. I can give you a paper.
No, if you have something ready, we'll use that. Or not to worry, you can just show us a picture too, if you have that.
Okay. I made this, after all, the theorem of Pythagoras.
Okay.
Suppose in origami, I want to use, how I'm going to ask the students to fold both ends. They get a center line. This is the perpendicular bisector once again.
Okay.
Now, if I ask them to fold this way, with the same length, and when the students open, they see different type of triangles inside this.
All right.
And they see another figure here. Now, I will be able to help them to find out the areas of it, internal angles of it.
Okay. So you're teaching.
So it's
yeah,
a
okay.
pentagon. These are two congruent triangles. So in many ways, I use poems. How I use poems. There are 2 points which are very friendly with each other, it seems. One of them said, I'm going to be static here. I'm not going to move. But you have to trot in such a way that you come neither near me nor you go away. What happens when such a thing
Well,
happens?
we're going to need some movement here because it is a movement show. So
Movement
are we going
show.
to do that?
Okay, in the movement show, you can create it by your Ardhakati Chakrasana.
Okay. Let's try that. So lift your right arm up. You want to instruct
Now
us as
your
you
body,
go? What
your
do you
body is the center. It's not moving, but your hand is going for a full arch here.
do? So you're
and
folding
then you-
over. Okay.
Yeah, and slowly inhale and come up. In the
And then
same
the other way.
same way, the other way when you do
Lift
the
the left
complementary
arm
of
up.
it.
Okay.
If you imagine that this tip of your hand is one point and your body is another point, in that case, you have formed, with the help of this, you have formed a beautiful circle.
Ah, like an arc. Got it.
This was an arc.
So
Suppose these 2 points, one point is not moving,
Right.
the other point is trotting in such a way that it neither comes near nor
let's
goes
try that
away.
again. So we move our right arm all the way up.
All
So
the way
we're
up.
going in a circle.
Right, that.
Okay, and then inhale.
Come back.
Good, Lana. You can do the adaptation on the chair. Then move the left arm up. Go all the way
Down,
into a circle,
circle.
and then come up again. So the
So-
circle, except for the base point, this is forming almost a
Yeah,
full
from
circle.
your body, if you think it of
as the
center.
base. Okay.
In that
got it,
case.
Got it.
So how, because India is very rich in tradition with mathematics, as yoga.
Right. Right.
So I was raised with this
It's a very
understanding.
new concept. It's very difficult to explain on TV, so I think you're making a great effort. So go on.
No. The thing is, I was raised and educated with this understanding, saying that all those ancient things known in India are encompassed in modern mathematics.
What is
Yeah, whatever knowledge we had in India is now modern mathematics has all that they say.
That's
But
Ranjani's.
a few years back, when I wanted to make some furniture, I called a carpenter who is not educated like us. He started calculating the moment I gave him the requirement. Very easily he calculated.
And-
He said, how did you get the answer before me? That is the time I understood that since many years, the artisans and businessmen, they are using, and I asked him, I had to cajole him. He didn't give me immediately. I had to cajole him. How did you do this?
Right.
Then he says it's from the ancestors, it's word of mouth. He learned. This is the way I did, like usual.
5 foot, whatever.
It
Okay,
took 5 feet 3, 5 feet 1 inches, and 3 feet 5 inches.
And
I
what
had
did
to
he
convert
do?
it into inches, and then we multiplied, and then we
Right.
divided, and then. Whereas this man did a wonderful job of straight away. Only one line calculation here. He put the
This
5
is going
feet
to be
here.
a little hard to explain to our viewers.
It'll be easy, very easy. 5 feet here, 1 inch here he put. What he did, he multiplied these corners. separately.
Okay.
Feet by inch, feet by inch. And then cross multiply the inches together and feet together.
Okay.
And just divided the center by 12. Took both. And he got the same answer.
As you did, but
And
except he did it different
this
way.
is a sutra called Urdhva Triyak Sutra in Vedic mathematics.
Okay.
That is how I connect yoga with mathematics,
Let's do some movement also,
Right,
because
we
I
will.
think we've given them enough theory and it's going a little over. I think we have about, 5 minutes left. So do you have any stretches from the sun salutation, or you want any other stretches? You identified about 4 or 5, right?
Yeah.
Postures, you were talking about posture number 8.
Yeah, posture number 8 is the one, when feet apart.
Prasarita Padota, where we go all the way over. Right. Okay. So let's do that. Come, Olga, let's do that. Let's all get in there. Bring your legs out. Lana, as far as you can go is fine. And feel free, Ranjani, give the explanations while we are doing the
Right.
postures.
This
Inhale the
posture,
arms all the way overhead, Lana.
this posture gives us the difference of the base
Exhale.
in triangles. Now, when she comes down with
Actually,
that
I do
much,
love this. Yeah.
yeah,
That's good.
that stretch is superb. When she's going to take her legs apart, the base is going to be bigger, and with the result, the angles are also changing. Triangles. The body, she hasn't changed her leg. It hasn't grown more.
I know, I wish I could. Yeah.
But the triangle has changed its shape inside. No, the angles are more now. And with the
Oh, I
result, we calculate this also. We also use this in trigonometry when
your
we have
feet
to find the
closer
sine theta or cos theta or tan theta. We use this posture very easily.
I have to confess.
Sure.
When we use mathematical terms, you're going to have to explain to us, because it's going right over my head for sure. What is this theta thing?
Theta is.
I'm sorry, I really
is
am
the
not a
name.
math person.
It's a name given for angles.
Oh,
Like
okay.
you can call it angle A, angle B with a
So we
lower
went
case.
over in Prasarita Padotan. What angle were you talking about? The one?
The angle which formed with your hand at the base.
Right. All the way.
So,
Okay. So when the hand goes
This
down.
will be a 90 degree. That is
Okay.
down. It's not going to change. It's only right angle. But here, when you're going to bring your hand towards, and
Right.
when you spread the legs,
Yeah.
the apex angles are going to change.
Oh, okay. So all of you math buffs over there, don't be afraid of math. And if you love yoga and math, Ranjani is the person to get in touch with. We have about 4 minutes left. There were
No,
2 more postures.
This
you were
is
gonna cover
very
for us.
important. Children, when they want to change the angle,
Mm-hmm.
they have to open the arms. Understand?
So get
When
a
you
wider
want to,
angle.
yes, when you want to change the angle, you have to open the arms. I use the Ardhakati Chakrasana, that is half-wheel posture.
Okay.
Then I ask them to
That's
go
good.
the
And then
complementary
the other
of
way.
it,
Okay.
like that. When you do, you understand that by extending the arm alone, angles don't change.
Right.
Because my hands haven't grown. It's the
I
same.
wish we could. We're just standing on our toes, grow a little taller.
Okay. And I was telling you about your 38, that it,
The boat,
if we
bow.
can do that.
Archer's bow.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's come in prone position. So you're talking about the ones where we hold the ankles,
Hold
right?
it.
So we're all going. Viewers out there, if you're watching us, just join us on the mat, and especially if you're a math buff, you want to stay with us. Every now and then we bring you special skills to
Now
share
I'm
with
going
you.
to be with you when you're.
Hold on to both your ankles,
Both
and
your
Lana,
ankles.
just go to your extent. Don't go too much. Olga and I will hold on. Yes.
See, when we do this, when I'm lifting my head this way,
Inhale. Let's come up. Yep.
okay, now I form, it's like Aaron bow, like a bow.
Right.
Now,
Archer's bow.
if I extend, if I'm going to go higher, now Olga is taller than me.
Right.
If she comes up, her curve, her
Go
chord, the line joining this head and this part, chord is going to be more for her than.
Right, will be deeper. Right.
So I tell them the difference between that, and then they understand the chord. The chord is nothing but a line joining any
Bring your
2
knees
points on a circle. So for her, if the arc is bigger, the chord is bigger. That's one of the rules we have. Ism. One of the theorem we have,
Oh, okay.
If the arc is bigger, the chord is longer.
Got it. Yeah, that's right.
Yes. But arc is small, the chord is
So,
also.
I see your point. So now Olga being taller, if she comes to her full capacity, she takes her legs and a head up all the
Yes.
way. She gets a smaller arc, so the length is less. Mine would be a bigger arc because I cannot go as deep.
In that posture,
In
you
that
cannot.
posture, I wouldn't go
But
as
if I draw a circle with her center,
And
that
my
chord
circle
will
would
be very big
Right, got it.
because she's taller.
Oh, okay, I see that. Now I see
Diameter
it.
is
That's
designed
come
by her body.
Got it.
So that part definitely I use. But I use, how do I connect Vedic mathematics with that? That I'll be telling you
In the next episode. So let's wrap up for today. So we did about 3 postures today, and you were talking about, let's do, where's the postcard? You have it with you? So we did the trikon, we did the triangle, we did the
Trikonasana we did.
prasarita padotan. So from trikon, which is the triangle, prasarita padotan, and we did the archer's bow.
That
So in
is-
3 of them, you talked about triangles, you talked about Pythagoras theorem,
Pythagoras theorem, and then subtraction.
subtraction.
And multiplication, finding out the cost of building a furniture.
The cost of building furniture, I need to know a little more about that. We've requested Ranjani to come in for one more episode, so all you math buffs out there, if you want to just learn a little more about all these theorems and mathematical guidelines, where they link up with yoga, please stay with us. We just saw the credits roll. We'd like to acknowledge our crew, Jabari Osaze, Josie and Hurd, Atiq Mirza on camera. We have Martina. Martina, I keep telling you I'm not going to forget your last name. You're going to have to. Martina, I have actually your website, martinacrazyclub.com. But Martina, thank you so much for doing camera work for us as well. On behalf of Lana Parr, Olga Horvat, and our special guest, Ranjani Chari, this is Banu Suresh signing off. You are watching Yogaxpress. Ranjani, do a quick recap for us.
Right. The connection between yoga and mathematics is because yogic practices involve kriyas, that is cleansing, breathing and relaxation exercises, concentration, meditation, and